going on YouTube? Love City Nerd here, and I got an article for you guys about Cyberpunk 2077. But before I get into this article, please give this video a like, share this with everyone you know, and plus, don't forget to hit my Cash App, $ Love City Nerd is at the bottom of your screen going across the ticker. And with that being said, let's get into it. Cyberpunk 2077 lead unhappy, with PlayStation Store removal, like tweets reveal. Also leave a link to this article down below in the description box. This is courtesy of ScreenRant.com. CD Projekt Red Studio has indirectly voiced its opinion about the removal of the game on the PlayStation Store, and he is not happy. The director of Cyberpunk 2077 has indirectly made his opinion about the PlayStation Store's removal of the public game on Twitter, and it is likely not going to win him any favors with Sony. While CD Projekt Red Studio head Adam Bardowski didn't say anything about the situation itself, with a series of like tweets, many of which argue against Sony targeting Cyberpunk 2077 on its digital marketplace. Cyberpunk has been the subject of much controversy since its release date on December 10th. The game launched riddled with glitches that have made it almost unplayable on older consoles like the PS4 and the Xbox One. Publisher CD Projekt has also come under fire for the way it's handled refunds, initially leaving most players unsure if they would be able to get their money back, and obligating Sony and Microsoft to have cleaned up the mess that was made for their customers. Man, this has gotten really bad for this entire brand. While it's not hard to guess how CD Projekt leadership feels about Sony removing Cyberpunk from the PlayStation Store, it's now pretty clear how it generally feels. In recent like tweets shared by VGC and CDPR and head by Cyberpunk, director Adam Bardowski has expressed support for critics of the move. One like tweet said it was cute that Sony pulling the game from the store and that the issue had been blowing out of proportion, while another claims that Marvel's Avengers came out in even worse state, but Sony did nothing about it. The sentiments Bardowski had aligned himself with the point to a general sense of injustice and victimhood, and it seems clear that he doesn't believe his game should have been removed from PlayStation's digital storefront. Here's a few tweets, talking about the situation. Like I said, I'll leave a link to this in the description below. Cyberpunk 2077's rough and internal situation has been shimmering for years now, with crunch periods and numerous delays, so it was only a matter of time until some opinions of the leadership boiled over into the public, and it won't likely be the last people hear from the likes of Bardowski and company. Time goes on. While CD Projekt Red has promised to update the game's most glaring issues and has been following through so far, it may take a good bit more of good faith behavior and humble frustration on the studio's part until Cyberpunk is relisted on the PlayStation Store. For now, there is no firm indication from Sony or CD Projekt about when the game might be back on the store, but it likely won't be for much longer for those PlayStation players who wisely decide to wait and see. How many of those players decide to actually give the game a shot would be a different question entirely, however. Yeah, and that's about the end of the article. Basically, my humble opinion on this, the people at CD Projekt Red understood and full blown knew that how the game would run on previous generation consoles, and yet they released it anyway, which is why they're receiving a lot of heat right now from fans of the game and everyone in the gaming community, because it's like, why would you go ahead and release it on previous generation consoles knowing that it's not going to work right? To me, that's like hustling backwards. That's like moving backwards. You're not. That's really. Oh, so I'll put it to you. It's simply bad business, because now your reputation for this game and for your company in hot water, and it's gonna lead to a lot of people not trusting you guys with more releases on the way. They think you guys are gonna release games that are just pretty much half-assed or half-done and things like that. You're just going to rush and throw out some sloppy, project out there and think people are just going to buy it anyways. Like, okay, people are going to notice what's wrong with the game. People have seen what's wrong with the game, and they're just not happy. I mean, we spend our hard-earned money on these games when they're released. They run for about $60 a pop. And the last thing you would want is you're so excited for this game because this had a lot of hype building up all year, and then now it's released and it's a complete train wreck. People are pissed, and rightfully so. People, yeah, they deserve their money back, because why would they go out and spend their hard money on a video game that they can't even play? They can't even thoroughly enjoy it. Sure, it'll run and boot, you know what I'm saying, and run and like, you can download it on your console and everything, but if you really can't play it, and then you want to hassle them for these refunds and make it difficult for them to get refunds, it's like, how do you expect these people to spend with you again? That's something else you got to understand. It's something else, It's just one big mess, and it's CD Projekt Red. They should be held 100% accountable for this. And I can't really get mad at PlayStation for taking the game off, because, if the game doesn't work, people aren't gonna buy it. That's just the bottom line. But I've rambled on this enough. What do you guys think about this? For those of you who purchased the game, how bad was it? I want to know down below. No, because I was looking now with all these problems going on. I'm glad I didn't go out and spend my hard-earned cash on this. Thank you guys so much for watching the entire video. If you made it this far, please give this video a like, share this video with everyone you know, leave a comment. If you like my content, please consider hitting my Cash App. Any amount is well appreciated. I'm Bluff City Nerd, and I'm signing out. See you.